And we are live. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday to you. And it is a good Friday because it's free at Friday, and I'm going to be opening up some Hot Wheels. I scored a pretty sweet haul this past week. Target has been good to me. So I'm going to open up some cool stuff. And I got a kind of a special group of ones for the end. But you know what? We're just going to get to it. By the way, my name's Darren. And if you don't know me, I collect Hot Wheels cars. And if you do know me, well, this has been getting a little out of hand, this collection, but I'm having fun with it and found some cool stuff this past week, so let's get going. First thing I found, kind of randomly, I think they might have even been in a Walmart, but a couple things from an A case. So like stuff that was going out from the beginning of the year just got put out. So we've got this, the Bad Bagger. I'm not usually, I don't usually go for the bikes, but I do have a couple in this bunch. But I think they're kind of neat. They just don't really stand up. So let's open this mother. I wonder if that's how it's going to look. Oof, pretty cool. All right. And there it is. And there comes that rain. So you can see, got a nice little flame job on it. Big wide, saddlebags at the back. Die-cast body. Looks like it's all die-cast, save for the wheels and the little bit of the handlebar up here. And the bit of seat. Let's see. Barely make out the stamping on the bottom. But still, all in all, kind of a neat little bike if you like choppers. I don't know. Just a cool, neat little bike. Let's see if it... Well, hey, look at that. It stands. Oh, well, it's sort of made to balance itself out. I guess being a bagger, it's got those wide little bits at the bottom. So, hey. All right, pretty good roll. All right. You leave him down there at the end. I'm going to adjust my zoom just a little bit as it looks a little... I'm going just a little tighter. And we'll make sure that we're good there. And let's move on to the next. So, the next one is one, I think this is going to be the final piece that I've got in the screen time set. It's the standard cart, the standard Mario Kart. I haven't seen this. I just found Back to the Future Time Machines like 2 weeks ago, and the day that I found them, I actually found 2 empty boxes that someone had thieved 2, and then I went to a different Walmart hours later in the day and then found another 2. So it's great. So I have one on the card, as they say, and one out to play with. So we've got this standard cart, screen time. It's number 1 of 10. Love that sound. All right, and this is the standard Mario Kart. Pretty neat little cart. All die cast. Looks like, yep. I mean, that's all metal. It's fully die cast except for the wheels, so good, nicely built car. Having some trouble with my latency, so if it looks like I'm kind of jerking my hands around, well, I apologize. This is the first one. So hopefully we got a good little shot of that. All right, let's move on now. I guess, so all the real aficionados out there know like what cases are what, or what's coming in cases. I don't really pay attention to that stuff. I'm just more like in it for the fun of this. I'm just an old man collecting little toy cars. So now we've got Q case. Not very good lighting there, but that is a Q on the back there. Maybe you can see it on my tighter shot. Salud. Well, I don't know. I'm going to switch over to YouTube and see if anything looks any better. Well, we'll see. All right, well, as you can see, this is the Honda Super Cub. This is the second color that they've released. I personally like this one a little better than the black and gray one. This looks like what traditionally would be a Honda 50 or a Super Cub, the little Honda bike back in the day. Oof. Ooh. Looks like a little paint scratch there. Some kind of wonky with the rivet. All right, so we've got the Super Cub. Again, it's my first time. Well, it's not my first time streaming, but boy, it's been a while. So, neat little look. It's one of those cool little bikes that everybody can ride, I think. If you can ride a bicycle, you can ride a Honda 50. Well, it's got a little kind of paint's a little janky there where the rivet went through, so I don't know. It's not an error, but it's just a neat little bike. And there's a lot of plastic on this one. Let's see if it rolls. Nope. Not much. All right. Let's move it on. Try to speed this up just a little bit. All right. So next one. Apparently this is one that's been getting a lot of attention. I guess because J Import. And it's just a kind of a neat looking car because it's got odd wheels. The front and back don't match. It's all custom. This is that Honda Civic Custom. The second paint scheme. I kind of like this one better than the blue one, frankly. But let's see. It's just a neat little car. And it's a Ryu Asada design. Well, it doesn't have Ryu's rides, but with a name like that on the back, on the car, yeah, you can bet it's one of Ryu's designs. But cool looking paint, 78R on the hood. All right. Now, just a little something there. It's been a minute with me for OBS, so maybe I needed to turn on the hardware decoder there. Well, that's a good looking little car. I like it. And let's mess with that a little bit. All right. So we're just kind of playing with the streaming here, guys, because it's being a little goofy. So we're gonna see how that goes. Boy, I'm getting a lot of janky screen, and I don't know if that's gonna show up on the stream or not. I'm real close to just bagging this, starting over, and we'll see where we go. Okay. Well, I don't know how to change the bit rate, y'all. Well, we're just going with this, so I appreciate y'all being here. We're just working on this. Well, let's see if I can. Maybe that will help things a little bit. We'll see. I'm still getting some of that purple scratchy screen. But we're going to keep moving on because, dang it, I want to open some of these cars. Because I've been waiting like at least a couple of days for a few of these. So, all right, moving on. All right, no more bikes. We're done with the motorcycles. I got my bagger. I got my Super Cub. Well, we've moved on from the bikes, but we've got our Civic Custom. Now, I got a gang of Fords. So again, we're in that Q case. Dang, I can't make that out. But as you can see, this is the Ford Gran Torino Sport, the 72, because, you know, that's what I remember at 1972. I don't remember anything about 1972. I was not born yet. Still had 3 years in the bag. 4 years in the bag. All right. This is part of the Muscle Mania series. This is 10 of 10. So I have to go back all through my collection and see what we've got. Okay. Never been a Ford Torino fan personally, but a good looking casting generally. I like the color. Orange is always good on a car, in my personal opinion. It's got the silver interior. Back seats, nothing special. It's got a flat sort of back shelf. racing stripes. At first I thought that was a little error there on the edge, on the corner, but it looks like it's the same on the other side, so I'm going to go ahead and say that's not a paint error, and it's just the way the stripes are done. You know, not really too much detail. You got a little bit of Hot Wheels tempo and then maybe a little bit of graphic there just under the stripe on that front quarter panel fender. And that's about it. So, neat car, plastic base, die-cast body. Meh. We'll give it a pass. All right. Now, this one, we've got, this is 9 of 10 of the Musclemania series. This is the 20, non-yeared Ford Shelby GT 350R. So, nice Shelby Mustang, never a bad thing. All right. Oof. Pretty cool. Decent little detail on the back there. See that? A tiny little Cobra Tampo, that little Shelby. And a tiny little Hot Wheels tempo. No other sort of visible graphic except for the racing stripe on the hood. Blacked out interior. Basic wheels. Construction though. Nice details on the rear end really is where all the detail is. Not much on the front, but a neat little car. And it's a blue Mustang, so I have a few Mustangs. Good roll. All right, this is the last of the Fords. Let's open it up before I even showed it to y'all. This is silly. All right. Now we got the 70 Ford Escort RS 1600 Rally Champs. This is number 505 of the Rally Champs, so obviously we're getting close to the end of the year, so all the stuff that we've been looking for all year is finally getting out. Oh. You know, I do love rally cars, so this is cool. Got some nice stamping on it. Goodyear Rally, it's number 4. You know, unfortunately, no sort of detail on the back, which, you know, rally cars, they still have lights on the back. I think so. It's got sort of little fake fog lamps up front. Just little bits of plastic sticking out under the bodywork. Nice sort of checkerboard on the roof. I don't know. Kind of just neat. It's a neat little paint scheme. I like the wheels on it. Those are really cool. And it's just a cool looking little car. Little Escort. And there went the Mustang. Oh boy. Well, it's definitely not mint anymore. All right. Now, moving on. All right. Now, probably out of an orange one. I have not seen a Super Treasure Hunt version of the orange one at all. I've never got a Super Treasure Hunt. I've only got a handful of treasure hunts, but we've got the 71 Miura, the blue one. It's a pretty neat looking ride. Who doesn't love an old Lamborghini? So this is the Exotics. All right. It's a good looking little ride. Headlights look really cool on it. And it's got that tiny little Lambo stamp. That little, you can just make that out. It's a good look. I like the lights. The headlights look cool. The interior is pretty good. It's got some texture on the seats. It's not all just flat. You got the louvered rear windshield. It's got no windows in it, obviously. Straight. It's got that sort of tub construction, it looks like, where there's just it's plastic and it goes up just a little bit into the bodywork. And then the rest obviously is die-cast. But good detail. It's a good looking car. And it's just, yeah. It's going to look good sitting next to the orange one on the shelf. All right. Moving on. Who else wants to spend their Friday night doing this, huh? Good times. So, all right, moving on. This is the next one. This is actually, so, Mock It Go. I know some people aren't into the fantasy castings and all that stuff, but I'll tell you what. This car, between this and a McLaren F1, like the factory fresh McLaren F1, and then this little guy. What is it? Aisle driver. This little dude, and this blue version, the original version of this, and McLaren F1 kind of is the things that got me into collecting the Hot Wheels. Just because I really like the look of this car. I'm just going to open this bad boy. Get it all the way off. You can get a clean rip. Oh man, that is good looking. Die-cast base, red die-cast base. That's pretty badass. It's got like red, I don't know if you call that Spectre Flame, but it's that brilliant, that candy apple red with a gray, we call it monocoque tub, and then clear over body with your stripes, and 42 being one of my favorite numbers, just because, well, if you know, you know. Oh, that's a good looking car. Hot Wheels Speed Team, this is best for track. But it's just a cool car. And it's definitely going to have a nice quiet. And I like the difference of the wheels. The two different styles of wheels on it. Looks a little kooky, but it's just a cool looking little car. It's there, so I guess it's supposed to be like a turbine powered car. Oh, it's got a nice smooth roll. A nice smooth roll. Alright. That'll definitely go up on the shelf there somewhere. Yeah. I'm messing with this light, everybody. So just bear with me. This might help a little bit with that light. Give us a little better lighting here. Alright, next up. Alright, we're done with the Fords. We've done the fantasy castings. Let's get to, I got a Chevy. And it's a pretty badass looking Chevelle. The Chevelle SS Express. It's the Chevelle SS Express, as you can see. I'm working on this, with getting everything in there. It's number 243 out of 250. It's 8 out of 10 in Muscle Mania. Again, I'm going to have to check all my numbers and see what I've got. Oh boy. I cannot get this right to save my life. Terrible, terrible. Let's just get it open. Ooh, that is a good looking car. Murdered out, as they say, black on black on black. No hood because, you know, this is like the early 80s when dudes who were super cool did not have a hood on their car. Just sticking that engine right out there. Got rear seats in it. I don't know why. I'd not be comfortable. It's cool. Got the big fat sort of rear tires. And little, not quite pizza cutters up front, but got your SS badging. Does have some door handle detail. That's about really the only detail on the body. Hot Wheels Tempo at the very back there. And some, like, you know, those blacked out stripes. Nice little engine detail. It'd be cool to have some pipes coming out the back. I guess it does have a little bit. There's the exhaust right there. But neat little car. I like it. I'm a big fan of Chevy Chevelles. 70 Super Sport is probably one of my all-time favorite muscle cars, if not. Yeah. Good roll. Pretty good roll. Alright, we're still working on this lighting. And this is going to be like a 20-30 minute video, which is silly. We'll see. Oh, 30 minutes already. So we might have to cut this. I don't know. Seems like I'm going a long time. I haven't even gotten to the good part yet. All right. Last one of the main lines. Factory fresh, 10 of 10. The Porsche 911 GT3. And again, this one is murdered out, as they say, black on black on black. And, ooh, that's a good looking Porsche. Nice details. Got a number plate on the back. A little detailing with the tail lights. Got a nice whale tail. Does have the Porsche emblem on the bonnet. The trunk lid, I guess you could say. Windows all around. All black interior. Kind of tough to see on the inside. It does have a roll cage in the back. I can tell that. And obviously just 2 seats, but it's a good looking Porsche. Plastic base, it's an interesting paint on there. It's a matte. It almost feels like it's a plastic body, but it's definitely not. Not bad, not bad. Okay. All right, I have one more Porsche, and then I got the whole reason I did this. So, everybody who's watching, we probably have to fast forward to the end to get to a good part. All right. So, I was at H-E-B today. I'm in Texas, for anybody who cares. And H-E-B is the best grocery store on the planet. And they have a promotion right now, a coupon. I'm not sure when it runs through, but it's 25% off on any Hot Wheels car. Assorted varieties. I got I needed this one to finish the set. not particularly a fan of this one because I think the car looks a little goofy. But I have the AMC Rebel machine and I have the Lancia, so if I got it for 25% off, I might as well do the dang thing and get the full set. So, just open. I just hope there's people watching out there who really love to keep their stuff on cards and are just losing it right now. Because why not? All right, there we go. All right, this is the Gulf Porsche .917 LH. I didn't even bother to look at it. Wow. All right. All right, get your little cradle out there. Oh, you gonna come out? You gonna come out? Oh, he's a little stuck. Oh, all right. That's not a bad looking little car. Looks a little better out of the box than it does on the box, I'll say that. Good body detail. Number 17, I like that number. I'm a fan of odd numbers. Firestone Gulf Porsche decals on the side. It's a good looking little casting. I'll give it up. Now we've got our little plastic, and this is the hauler. Now, one thing I noticed before I took this out of the box, but it's too late now. This one did have a bit of a janky tire. You can see that. I don't know if the light's going to pick it up or not. But it's got a wee... The Real Rider is a little off. Like it's a bit... It's really just kind of a... Yeah, boy, you can't really tell. There's just a little bit where it's... Looks like the tire was a little broken. Or there's something sticking off the wheel that doesn't want it to sit right. But... Either way, it's mine now. So I'll deal. Maybe I can just fix it. Or just keep it steady and keep the flattened, messed up part of the tire out of the way. Alright. But let's see if she actually goes in. Let's see how the car rolls first. We got to give it the roll test. I mean, why not? Nice roll. It's quiet. The Real Riders do their job in being quiet. And let's see. We go all the way in. Ooh, okay. This is a bit of a beef I have with these. It's a bit wide to go in the hauler the entire way. You gotta shove it in. And then, boy. I hope the other camera is catching this. Yeah, so maybe make the trailers a little wider or check your body trim. I don't know, but still pretty cool. I dig it. Now I've got that set. Got too many full sets. All right. This is the whole reason I did this silly video. Because I scored something I've been waiting to for a while. Leno's Garage. I said at the beginning of this video, Target has been good to me lately. So all the main lines I opened, save for that Mario Kart and the Bagger, were at Target in one day. The day prior? No. Same day, different Target. I just happened to get lucky, and they had each one of the set. I did not get the chase, but I got the whole set, and it's cool because the tank car is awesome. So I'm not going to beat around the bush. Everybody knows kind of what these are. The Mercedes 300 SL, the gull wing. Gosh, I wish it actually opened the doors, I mean, but no luck. But I do love this car because, man, it's so cool. It's got the paint scratches on it, just like it is in Old Jay's garage. And apologies if I can't get my zoom hands right. Man, that is a cool looking car. 263. I'm not sure what the numbers are. It's an old race car, I'm guessing. I don't know the story behind it. I'm going to have to look that up. I just think it's a badass car. And it's Mercedes 300 SL. So, it's a good looking car. Nice wheels. Like, some really cool, like, the wheels. Like, the tires are neat, you know, but the wheels are just really dope. I like those wheels a lot. Oh, so quiet. So quiet. All right. That was number 1 in the set. Number 2. Now, again, McLaren F1. Kind of the thing that got me into collecting Hot Wheels. And here's the reason why I started collecting, especially the McLarens. So even if I did get wealthy someday, somehow, I could still never get a McLaren F1, which is probably my ultimate dream car, because I could dream about it, but I'm never going to ride in one or drive one. But I can own several tiny versions of them, and they are awesome. This is a amazing looking car. It's got really good detail, front and back. The lights, little badge at the front. Nice taillight detail, brake lights, all that good stuff. Got a little bit of texture on the rear. Then you've got your classic, center driving position. Ooh, looks like, uh-oh. Couple tiny little scratches on the old windshield there. Maybe buff those out. But center driving position. The gray wheels. Now those are plastic wheels. It's a little meh. And I do like the stripe on this. That is just a sweet car. My lighting, guys, is not great. How about that? How's that look? A little better. All right. Let's see. Let's give it a test roll. Ooh, not nearly as quiet as the Mercedes. Slightly disappointing, but I guess in real life it's going to be a lot louder than the Mercedes anyway. I guess. All right, moving on. All right. This is the one that always threw me, like a Corvair. Okay. Corvair Yenko Stinger. This is the Yenko version. Now this, I mean, I was never a Corvair fan. A little bit before my time. Although my dad's funny car was a Corvair Monza body. So, or no, that was a Chevy Monza. Anyway, moving on. It's a good looking car. I like the wheels. Got them little wheels. Good body detail. Tail lights, rear bumper, number plate, all that. It's got full windows. Got a roll cage in there. Obviously, this is a race car. Full die cast. Really cool looking texture on the hood. You got the louvers or the vents there. Got the fuel filler cap right up front. It's a good looking car. I'm sure Jay could tell you more about it than I ever could. But all in all, good looking car. Nice addition to the collection. And I'm working on my placement, y'all. I'm working on it. This is my first time. We're going to do this again. Maybe next Friday. But I'm running out of stuff to open. Alright, let's give it the roll test. Ooh, good. Nice and quiet. I like those wheels on there. Alright. The last two. This is what everybody's got to excited about, I think. Boom, the Lambo. Now, like I said, I didn't get the Chase, so I didn't get the black one. But I'm ready to open this bad boy because it's a red Lamborghini Countach. If there was a cooler car in the 1980s, I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me about it. All right, the Countach LP 5000 QV. Does it stand for Quick Vary? Oh man, that is a good looking car. That is a good looking car. Nice body detail. You get all the vents, the lights, the headlight, the headlight chambers where they raise, door handles, the air vents. You got good detail on the tail lights, the rear, the Lamborghini, the Countach, all that good stuff. Just a little bit kind of there where you can see the where the exhaust comes out, the exhaust pipes. It's got that sort of tub construction as well, so you got that sort of underbody that wraps up. It's not just a flat plate.
Do you recognize it?
So you can see that a little better. That's a little better. So you can see that sort of tub construction. Got that cream interior with a clear wiper across the windshield. That's a little silly. But hey, it's got to be street legal, right? You know, 2 seats, nothing else, just what should be a giant engine in the back, and no traction control. Let's give it a old roll test and see how it sounds compared to the other 3. Ooh, church mouse. Super quiet. It's a good looking car. Rolls great. Oh man, that's my first Countach. I'm a Red Lion Club member, and I did order one of those blue ones that are coming out the selections, but I don't expect that until sometime next year. So, all right, this is the one I've been waiting for. As soon as I saw this was a real Hot Wheel, I was like, I need to get this. And then when I saw that they had the whole set, it was like, well, I'm buying the whole set because I'm gonna have the Lambo too. Why not? Tank car. This is the coolest. Love to see it in person someday. I've seen videos of the thing. It's just so cool. Tank engine and a hot rod. There we go. That's the box. Just a Jay Leno tank car. Let's open this mother up. Ooh, it's got a... No, it's not a cradle. Just a little piece of plastic in the back. And, oh wow, super cool. I mean, for as, simple as a car as it is, there's a lot of good detail. A lot of good texture detail on the engine block and the exhaust pipes. Really good detail on the cockpit, if you can see there. Let me get some light on that. But a lot of little all the dials, the steering wheel. You got your shifters and stuff, or controls on the side, and then shifter controls, two tiny little seats. It's just a cool, and a tiny little windshield. A lot of good texture detail. They really did a good job on like the rivets. Because if you've seen this thing, pictures of it, it's just aircraft like steel riveted together. It's just cool. Big slicks on the back. That's a little. This is one of the issues I have with the Real Rider wheels. Sometimes they're a little. They can be a little off. So keep your eyes on that. Reflectors. The fronts seem pretty good. They're treaded, but the back is slicks. Nice and quiet roll. Man, that is just a cool looking vehicle. Let's give it the old roll test. Quiet, a little slow. Maybe that axle in the back is a little wonky. Yep. But still, oh man, that is just a cool ride. The tank car. Well, all right. Well, that's pretty much it, guys. I thought about doing some bonus stuff, but I'm going to wait until next Friday because I'm well over 30 minutes now. My battery on my computer is starting to get real low, and yeah, so we're just going to keep going. It's been 45 minutes. Well, thank you for joining me, and I will hopefully see y'all next Friday to make this a bit quicker and just have some more fun with it. I got some treasure hunt stuff I can open, some Tony Hawk skate treasure boards, and I'll find some other cool stuff. Yeah, so that's it. Enjoy. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see y'all another time. Peace.
Beauty. Beauty.